Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into hare-brained. 15 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Hare-brained, which means rash. Number 1. Silly, which means having or showing a lack of common sense or judgment. Silly. For example, that was a silly thing to do. Number 2. Crazy, which means foolish. Crazy. For example, children get all sorts of crazy ideas. Number 3. Stupid, which means having or showing a great lack of intelligence or common sense. Stupid. For example, they're not as stupid as they look. Number 4. Dizzy, which means of a woman silly. Dizzy. For example, a dizzy blonde. Number 5. Madcap, which means done without considering the consequences. Madcap. For example, a madcap scheme. Number 6. Foolish, which means lacking good sense or judgment. Foolish. For example, her desperation led her to do something foolish. Number 7. Absurd, which means wildly unreasonable, illogical, or inappropriate. Absurd. For example, what an absurd idea. Number 8. Preposterous, which means contrary to reason or common sense. Preposterous. For example, a preposterous suggestion. Number 9. Ridiculous, which means deserving or inviting derision or mockery. Ridiculous. For example, the car looked ridiculous with a yellow child's cot strapped to the roof. Number 10. Rash, which means impetuous. Rash. For example, it would be extremely rash to make such an assumption. Number 11. Idiotic, which means very stupid. Idiotic. For example, I'm trying to stop Suzanne making an idiotic mistake. Number 12. Daft, which means foolish. daft. For example, don't ask such daft questions. Number 13. Reckless, which means heedless of danger or the consequences of one's actions. Reckless. For example, you mustn't be so reckless. Number 14. Balmy, which means extremely foolish. Balmy. For example, this is a balmy decision. Number 15. Foolhardy, which means recklessly bold or rash. Foolhardy. For example, it would be foolhardy to go into the scheme without support. If you have better examples in mind, please share them in the comment section below. It is now the time to hit the subscribe button.